John Wick, Chapter 4 had what is easily one of the most epic fight scenes in the entire franchise. In the movie, John Wick had to fight up a flight of steps, only to get knocked down and have to fight his way back up again. With the making of documentary Wick is Pain hitting in 2025, it brought a lot of the behind-the-scenes moments from the franchise, which showed how groundbreaking it was back to life again. This includes one of the most difficult scenes to shoot, the stair fight scene from the 4th movie where Wick was trying to get to his final fight before it was too late. In John Wick, Chapter 4, John challenged the Marquis to a duel, which would free John from his obligations to the High Table and end the hunt that has gone on through the last 2 movies. But for this to matter, of course, he had to reach the duel first, for it to matter, and this involved getting there by going up an almost endless flight of stairs in Paris and finding endless assassins waiting there, fighting him every step of the way. It took a full week to shoot this amazing fight scene, and it remains the one scene most people remember most from the final movie. John Wick had to make it to the Sacré-Cœur in Paris by sunrise for the dueling pistols battle with the Marquis. If John is late, both Winston and Wick will be killed. Of course, there was no way to make this easy on John, but the filmmakers found a way to make it nearly impossible with one of the most dazzling fight scenes of the franchise. John had to go up a flight of stairs full of assassins. He was then knocked down to the bottom and had to fight his way up again. Director Chad Stahelski said that they made John Wick fighting multiple trained assassins and winning look realistic by keeping the fighters moving. He compared it to Jackie Chan, who is always running and fighting in his movies, which makes it extremely difficult for his opponents to pin him down. John Wick, Chapter 4 accomplished something similar with the roundabout fight in the movie with all the moving cars. That led to the concept behind the staircase battle. Stahelski said that after he came up with the idea to shoot the final scene at the Sacré-Cœur, and he saw the stairs, he knew what they had to do. He mentioned the race to the church in the classic Western film, High Noon, was on his mind, so much that he named Donnie Yen's character Kane, whereas Gary Cooper was Kane in High Noon. He explained that he wanted the fight and fall to be reminiscent of silent movie star Buster Keaton. All I could think about was Buster Keaton. How would Buster Keaton do it? Buster would walk all the way up, he'd fight his way up, he'd trip at the top step, he'd fall all the way back down, then look back up and go F. I always look at it from a silent film perspective, and that's how it all came about. It is also important to note that the stairwell wasn't just a fun stunt that Stahelski thought would look cool in his movie. It was also a metaphor for what John Wick had gone through in these movies. The director said it just fit with the location, the story, the theme. It all just came together, calling it a metaphor for the movie as a whole. Interestingly, Stahelski's influence on using the Sacré-Cœur in Paris as one of John Wick 4's filming locations came from a very unexpected place. "I'm a big fan of Amélie, believe it or not," Stahelski said, "and that film's 3rd act starts at Sacré-Cœur. So I put on all my location scout lists. I want to see Sacré-Cœur. And on the 2nd day, we saw Sacré-Cœur, and we walked up the main steps, and I'm like, oh, that's cool, we'll figure something out here. However, things changed when they showed up to plan out the shoot. They looked at the giant steps leading to the Sacré-Cœur and then tried to figure out how to do it. They walked around a corner and saw a different flight of stairs. He said that when he saw them, all he could think about was The Exorcist. He remembered the moment with the falling down the stairs in that movie and said that he had to use those steps instead. Keanu, he hates stairs. Just to make him suffer, we're going to make him walk all the way up. And before he gets to the top step, I'm going to knock him back down, and we're going to do the biggest stair fall you've ever seen. And I'm going to make him climb it up again with Donnie Yen.